Yo, what's good? What's good? Welcome to the Epic Entertainment Critics. I am Antoine. So, DC is making a big push with a streaming service doing these TV shows, which is I think is a real good idea. I really admire them using another platform to make smaller, contained shows, which would be, the budget's gonna be low because they don't have that big they're not. It's not going to be on a huge platform, which is cool. Sometimes that's the smaller budget is better. They be more creative. So they're going to do Doom Patrol. They already did the Teen Titans, and Doom Patrol is their next show. Doom Patrol is a group of superheroes. It's kind of like Outcasts. They got together. And I was not familiar with them as a comic, but I knew about their existence, but I just never never read it or whatever. So apparently, it's like an older comic that just over time changed members and changed different. It's kind of like I guess it's kind of like X-Men a little bit, where they members come and go or whatever, but they got pretty much a core group. So they had released a little teaser like maybe a month ago. I did not get a chance to see that, and I know they just released a teaser kind of showing all the characters, where it's like basically it's just a character profile of every character. I think it's like 5 of them. So I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna watch this real quick and give a little reaction for it. So let me watch this trailer. It's called Doom Patrol. Meet the Doom Patrol.
This is the story of 5 fearless superheroes.
Justice League 2020!
More TV superheroes, just what the world needs.
So,
Do you have a photo printer in there somewhere?
No.
Is it your butt? I bet it's his butt.
Are we really the best people to hunt a supervillain?
Hell no.
okay, couple things. I know that was a little short trailer. Let's see here. All right, couple things. That looks funny. It looks funny and entertaining. It looks a little cheap. I did not know they put Cyborg on the Doom Patrol team. I thought he was going to be a Justice League. That tells you tells you that they're not going to move forward with the Justice League movie by putting Cyborg on the Doom Patrol. Oh my God. Like, how you going to have him in the movie, then you put him in the show? You just basically put him down to the JV level, man. I'm disappointed. I actually like if you watch Justice League, one of the good parts to me was Cyborg whole arc of him becoming a robot and dealing with his dad. That was actually real and that was good, but that was not. It wasn't funny enough, or it wasn't colorful enough for the today's fans. So they want, they want it to be jokes and all that crap. So I'm not gonna get into all that because I'm kind of sad about the whole Snyderverse, where it could have been and why it failed, and I'm not gonna get into all that. But seeing Cyborg in here let me know that they are not moving forward with that at all. So let's talk about this trailer in particular, man. It looks like it's gonna be a fun little show. Looks very low budget, and I'm okay with that because, like I said, they don't give you that much to work with, so you kind of got to get experimental, and it's got to be funny with the jokes or whatever. It looks like a sitcom almost, and like the makeup and shit, the robot looked kind of like plastic. It looked like Cyborg got like a piece of plastic on his head or something. And I was like, you know what? I could go with it if they just keep it in the realm of this is just funny. If they don't try to get too serious with it because it looks too fake. So I think it's a good idea to make it a comedy, because I feel like it's gonna be more of a comedy with some action in it. But don't try to just do too much action because it's gonna look kind of goofy. But I'm on board for it because, like I said, you setting it up kind of like a sitcom with people with superpowers. So I'm kind of cool with that. I am disappointed that they put Cyborg in this after he was in the movie, basically just telling us that he down to the minor leagues now. It's like, I just thought that's kind of a, as they say, a dick move. It's like you just kick Cyborg down to the minor league, and now you just kind of throw it at us like we supposed to accept that. Some people actually like the Cyborg in the Justice League movie. I know that Justice League universe is done. That whole Snyderverse is done, but I don't know, man. I'm mad at what it could have been, and I really feel like they got prematurely pulled a little too quick. But we got this. We got the Doom Patrol, and like I said, I like when they get experimental on these shows, and I'm really looking forward to seeing. I'm really looking forward to seeing more shows, more characters that wouldn't get a movie or whatever, because they actually had some good comics where it was like, these ain't the grandioso heroes. These are, well, they ain't normal people, but they ain't, they ain't super powered, but they still had good, interesting stories, and it's characters like Blue Beetle, characters like not the. I'm talking about Ted Kord Blue Beetle, not Jaime, not the one with all the powers. He's a little OP anyway, but I'm talking about the Blue Beetle that is dressed up in a blue outfit and got gadgets, stuff like that, where they would never get a movie. But hey, let's give them a little show on the streaming service that we can work with, and with a budget they can work with too. So I'm cool with that. So like I said, I like this show. I mean, I like the premise of the show, and I like the fact they're keeping it kind of light, and they're not going too heavy with it. So I want to see where it go. It's coming out February 15th. I think they do like one show a week. They don't release them all like Netflix. They do like once a week, so that's cool. So that's on the DC streaming service, and I did a video on that streaming service. I think it's worth it for the amount of money they charge for it, like $8 a month. I think it's worth it, but they need to step it up on that streaming service, putting more of their content on there. They got content that they're not even putting on there. I thought they were just gonna put everything, which is, I guess, this is good marketing. It's a good strategy not to put everything at once, but you can't have things out. You can't promise us we're going to get everything DC, and it's like a lot of DC stuff that you can't even get on this thing. And my thing is, this is supposed to be an exclusive app, so that means if I pay for this, I'm supposed to be getting stuff that nobody else getting. Stop releasing this on Netflix in other countries. That kind of pissed me off too when I found that out. Like, all this stuff is on Netflix in other countries. So it's like, what's the point of me getting this app? I felt like I was getting kind of being exclusive by getting this app. So anyway, that's my reaction and discussion for that little clip. Can't wait to actually see it. So I get a little discussion about it once it come out. So thank you for checking out the video, and subscribe to the channel. And I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Appreciate you. Peace. Well, that sucks.